Welcome to your Grand Theatre. Come on in. My name is Tara Lee Heslop and I am the current chair of the Indian Head Theatre and Community Arts Inc., otherwise known as your Grand Theatre. I have been on the board from its inception over 6 years ago and was involved with the initial fundraising campaign. So it's been part of my life for at least 8 years. The Grand Theatre, previously known as the Indian Head Opera House, was built in 1904, and at the time it was built, it was the only opera house between Winnipeg and Vancouver. And we believe it is the longest continually run venue of its kind in Canada today. At the beginning, when we were trying to save the theatre, we really engaged the community. We brought activities and life and encouraged people to donate, to do an engineering report, an environmental assessment, and all of those things. And by bringing that life into the building and telling the stories of the history of the past and bringing that to the present, we really gained community support. So at this point, it was like a new breath of life had been brought to the theatre and people were really engaged and supportive. We did an environmental assessment, we did an engineering report, and all of those services were donated in kind by those businesses and professionals because they bought into the story of the Grand Theatre too and understood what it meant to the community to save this place. From there, we just needed to raise the funds to actually purchase the building and do the upgrades. So we did a phone campaign to see if people were willing to pledge money. And we had high school students and seniors and other community members sit in the theater on their cell phone and phone every single person in the phone book from our area. And in less than an hour, we had over $40,000 pledged, and we knew that we could save this place. These reels are in recognition of some of our amazing donors that helped to ensure we saved this wonderful place. You'll also find name plaques on the back of the seats, and these were also donors from that original phone campaign. So now we've officially purchased the theatre, and we were so excited to take possession and bring it under community ownership for the first time ever. The first thing we did was upgrade the movie equipment to digital. We added surround sound speakers, we upgraded the movie screen, yet we still had an incredibly leaky roof. Thankfully, there were community fundraisers happening even without us. So the elementary school kids raised over $2,000 just on Fun Fridays because they wanted to save their theater. But the real key to success was corporate sponsorship and in-kind contribution from our trades that allowed us to secure the building, as well as, of course, grants. The Sask Heritage Foundation was instrumental in helping us fund these grants. But if it wasn't for our corporate sponsors and donations to match those funds, RMIS was an angel donor. They not only contributed over $80,000 worth of professional engineering services, they contacted their suppliers to get materials donated and completely replace the flat roof for us at no charge. We continue to have success by having strong leaderships and diversified funding, whether it's grants, lotteries, and events, donors, etc. So I'm just going to show you a few examples of how we try and highlight our corporate sponsors through Facebook Live videos and other promotions.
All right, welcome to your Grand Theatre. We're here live in the lobby to do our weekly Chase the Ace draw. Our jackpot tonight is 7,860 smackaroos. Woohoo! That's a good time to cheer again. Yeah. The winning ticket drawn will take home $294.
Hello everybody! Tonight is our last pop-up popcorn night from 6:30 till 8:30 p.m. Come walk up and order from our lovely staff, and big thanks to Hub Insurance for sponsoring today. Awesome. We hope to see you guys here.
The Indian Head Theatre and Community Arts is proud to bring the arts to you with our Stars for Saskatchewan concert series. We have an amazing lineup of shows for you with a little bit of something for everyone. A season subscription for our Stars for Saskatchewan series includes all 6 shows. You can get them for $100 for adults and $75 for seniors. You can get 5 incredible shows for youth at only $60. If you're looking to come get them, come on down to the Grand Theatre or the Indian Head Pharmacy.
There is an atmosphere and an energy of the theater that people can't help but get drawn into, and that is our greatest asset. Whether we're looking for corporate sponsors or donors, if we can get them in the building and tell the story and share the history and the value to the community, then we've gained a lifelong partner in that patron or donor, and that is our biggest success and the biggest reason they continue to support us. When we fall silent and stop telling our story and start sharing our story, that's when we not only lose patrons, but do lose that donor support. So that, I think, is the number one tip for anybody, is know who you are, share your story, and be able to share the impact that those donors and sponsors and patrons are having on saving the space and allowing it to continue and move forward and be a bigger and better part of the community.